Hello, so in this tutorial, I'll be discussing the anatomy of a well-designed influencer homepage. So we'll cover how to build a homepage that is aligned with the marketing strategy. I'll discuss some top tips to ensure that we build a homepage that gets results. And I will discuss the elements that should be in a homepage for it to be effective in fulfilling the goals, both the primary and the secondary goals. So first off, I'll be discussing what you should do first, even before you start to build a homepage. So first you need to create a purpose hierarchy. Now what does that mean? Well, you just basically need to identify what are the top things that we are trying to do for this page. In this case, a homepage. So we need to outline what we most want to communicate. And normally, because it's the homepage, what we need to identify or what we need to communicate is what the influencer does and why that matters to the reader. And that needs to be communicated within 5 seconds. Within 5 seconds, the reader must know, like, boom, straight away, okay, this influencer does this, and why that is important to me is because, and those are normally reasons why what the influencer does or how what the influencer does makes the reader's life happier, better, easier, that kind of thing. It has to be benefit driven from the perspective of the reader. So once you identify the things that we most want to communicate, you need to still rank them in order of importance. So you need to identify, okay, what's the primary goal and what's the secondary goal, or goals. So an example of a primary goal could be to build the list, right? And then the secondary is to get them to subscribe to the podcast or get them to my YouTube channel and get them to watch my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or it could be that I want them to read my blog and then subscribe once they have identified that they really like my content. You need to limit the goals to 3, maximum 5, with the awareness that the more focused the approach, the higher the chances of conversion. So yeah, identify the top 3 goals, but if they really have so many things they want featured on the homepage, you need to prioritize and tell them, listen, the more we put there, the more diluted the attention will be, or the more diluted the messaging will be, and thus the less focused the approach will be, so the less chances of conversion. And then of course, depending on what the most important goals are, then you need to emphasize each section according to its importance. And that's it. Next video, I will be discussing what should be above the fold, and then after that, discuss the top tips for building a homepage, and then after that, the elements that we need to put on the homepage for it to get results.